Grandpa here. Started off last night's stream by drawing the Gears of War COG from reference, and I'm really stoked with how it came out. Hope you guys enjoy the video, and let's get to it. Oh! Got him! Oh, hell yeah, that was clutch. Hell yeah. My first kill! Oh, shit! Oops!
Here, catch this!
Yeah! Kick ass. I want to draw a Gears of War logo. I want to just like sketch it out. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good enough image. Fuck it. Nice PNG. Okay, that's kind of really fucking small though. We can't make this bigger. Yeah. Registered trademark, motherfucker. It's literally just a cog and a skull in it, but I got my little tiny like desk scratch pad or sketch pad rather. It's called a scratch pad, but I'm gonna call it a sketch pad. Started off just kind of trying to make the whole outline of the cog, but I think I need to start off with just a good circle first. And then hit the cog up. Hit the little teeth on the outside of the cog wheel. Here, let me switch to build. Hi. Well, this might actually work out really well, except my fat hand in the way while I'm drawing. Sketching it. Say hi to Maggie. Oh my god. She's judging you. Hey, baby. Oh, is that the spot? Yeah, big Maggie time. So, I suck at drawing a perfect circle, dude. I always feel like fucking Squidward.
Well, first I draw this head, then I erase some of the more detailed features, and 1, 2, 3, a circle thing.
I think that's not a half bad. It's not a half bad circle. It's just the outline for us anyways. There we go. Here's our reference photo. Here, I'll put it up there. So yeah, if anybody hops in, they can see what we're doing, why we're doing. Here, this way, yeah, you get Maggie and a little drawing in the background. Hell yeah. And you get Maggie in the background of the drawing, rather. You know what I meant. So I want to make sure I get the cog teeth all about the same distance and obviously style. Like, same right there, and then same right there, because we got a little angle here. We're on a turn already, and the whole thing's turning, obviously. This might not work out too hot. Let's see, so there. Okay. Circle's deviating a little bit already, but that's alright. We're just kind of sketching it. That's what I enjoy about sketching, or just really doodling. See, I'm already doing them too tall. So when you draw this lightly, you can erase it so much easier. I mean, that's what sketching is. Just kind of reform what you're working with. I spent so much time growing up, whenever I would work on something artistic, just hoping or expecting it basically to come out perfect in one shot. And that's, I don't even think trained professionals, well, people who get paid to make art, I don't even think that's the case for them. Even they got to sketch and doodle and shit. So Mr. Davis helped me unlearn that. Dude, yeah, Mr. Davis, honestly, I wouldn't be half as enthused about this shit. I mean, there's a lot of shit I could thank Mr. Davis for. But definitely he taught us some sound skills with honing in art or just working on art, you know, getting comfortable with what you make. But then also just teaching you about life itself, man. Yeah, this is a little tricky right now. So I've already got, I want that to be the one over the skull, and then that, and then that. Yeah, I've already got too many. I'm fucking this up. So, okay. See, so it all started because I didn't put this one far enough from the first one. And I really like how the first one came out. I really like how that tooth looks. um, so let's see. And I've already started it at an angle, so that's already great. So we should have that a little more, because this is a smaller picture. This one. See, I need them all equally spaced, and I'm doing it without a ruler. That's another thing, is I just need a good ruler. I've been using a level, like a small level that I have, for whenever I really need like straight lines if I'm doing, you know, like a skyline or buildings or something. But I need to just get a good fucking ruler. All I've got is levels and measuring tape, or tape measure, however you call it. Okay. So already, that's better. It's more cohesive towards my subject matter that I'm trying to imitate, or just straight up steal. So, yeah, and now here's, well, no. It's actually off. No, that's perfect. Yeah, this just needs to come over a little bit. This is our bottom cog. Which needs to line up pretty well with that top one. Hopefully that. It's a little too wide. That looks a little better. Okay, and then just 2 teeth left. So, fuck, I'm fucking up. They should be lining up as I've been going around. Something's not spaced properly. So here, let me do this actually. So, since I like this guy, we'll do a faint line down the middle from him. Okay, and I don't... Fuck a ruler, I'm gonna use a swisher pack. Alright, so I'd say my middle is right about there, yeah. So if I want a straight line, yeah, it started getting just a little crooked at the end, but not off by much. Okay. Still not a fan of the second tooth, and I want to get rid of these heavy re-scratched lines. Box zone and all look spaced evenly. Oh, well, see, but they do to me because, like, you can't really see my mouse right now. So, because this one matches up with this one, so it's like a star. You can't see my mouse still. Fuck. But the top one above his skull lines up, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, straight across. It's like a star, kind of perfect. And sorry, I just read what you said. Yeah, Mr. Davis 100% was the ideal teacher. Like, I think we were extremely fortunate to have met him, let alone learn from him. So yeah, let me try to make my next middle one up there. We're gonna ignore the swisher. I think I can do straight enough lines at this point. I hope. See, that's already off a little bit. All right, so that's our center point right here. So we've got, that's basically where the nose will be. Sorry. Right, that little dot, basically where our nose is gonna be. What are you? She's getting them beans, boy. Look at her. Hey, you good? What's wrong with your beans? You just want to lick stuff, don't you? Gotta clean the bean. Sorry, baby. And so it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hell yeah. Alright. So I actually just made this a lot easier. I just learned something, basically. I want to help you with it. In case you ever need to use this for some fucking reason. I don't know. But obviously, you know, I could get out my transfer paper, my tracing paper. Like I did this little night just as a random sketch on one piece of paper and trace them on there. Obviously, I could put it on the screen and trace the Gears of War cog accurately, but instead, I'm actually not even happy with how that tooth looks. Instead, I'm just gonna kind of use landmarks, more or less. You know, pretty much the same way how people drive in the South, just by landmarks. So see, even that feels like it's not dead center. So actually, I want to bring it out more right there. And I love mechanical pencils, dude. When I was first getting back into drawing, I was just using like these old charcoal pencils I have, which don't get me wrong, charcoal is perfect for, you know, like I said, with transferring paper and shit like that. That's the real use for charcoal. I was just using them straight up to draw. But just having this eraser that comes and goes as you need out the back, dude. I used to love these back at school, and now I love them again. Because also, a mechanical pencil, the tip's never going to change. It's always going to be consistent. And if you run out, just hit the button and you get more. I love it. Okay. So yeah, that's looking a little bit better. So let me do this. I try to line it up. Alright, so line up the start of our cog as well, or tooth of our cog. So that hopefully everything comes out right down the middle. That's not quite slanted enough. Okay, yeah. Almost there. Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. It's like drawing with a pen. You can't really mess up with the charcoal or your bone. Dude, that's the thing. Well, so the charcoal you can erase, but yeah, it stays so much more than just regular lead pencil on a sheet of paper. It's ridiculous. And see, it almost looks like not even super curved, or at least that one line. Yeah, okay, I see what you mean about them not being symmetrical. More so the little curves in between each cog tooth is not the same spacing, rather. I totally get what you're saying there now. So we can clean that up some. I need to go back how I did it the first time. That actually worked out well. Even though the spacing's not the same between them. Yeah, see, like this one actually needs to start more right here. I do, speaking of like what you just said a minute ago, I do kind of want to practice drawing in pen, like just doodling or sketching in pen. Because I heard a very interesting, I guess, I don't know if it's a theory or if it's actually proven, type shit, um, that your brain kind of tricks yourself, or tricks you rather, into, you know, like whenever you're drawing with pencil, you've got an eraser. So like me right now, I know I can make endless fucking mistakes, and that's okay because I can make them go away. Like right now, just put so many different dirty little lines all over the page. Now I erase them, and now we have a pretty coherent outline of cog. Like obviously there's still some bits here and there still fucked up, but you know, pen, that shit's permanent. So I say permanent like ink, or permanent ink, whatever. Anyways, whole point bringing that up, I've heard like some people only doodle or sketch in pen, and because of that risk or them being aware like, hey, this is permanent, they kind of give themselves, or maybe slow down to give themselves cleaner lines, better strokes, you know. And obviously pen, like little big or any ballpoint pens really are going to be kind of splotchy, you know. They'll have like those bumps, like the buildups on them. It's a weak cog. Or you know, just little spots where you might have dried out or something. But that kind of adds to the texture of the drawing, or adds to the character of it, you know? So I might pick up some of those just standard ass blue fucking big pens. Start doodling with one of those. Let's see what it tastes like. Alright, I'm not mad at this. Again, we can clean it up, the end product or whatever. I mean, really, I just plan on kind of sketching it out and then going over it with a red marker anyways. um, but yeah. So let me see. So this is top. Spot. So the skull. Okay, so we need an inner circle as well. And looks like that's. Oh, actually. Oh, my grinder lid's just too big. Wonder if the wax lid is too big. I'm gonna cheat on this one. Baby, we did it. Ooh, baby, a triple. We got a stencil. Just gotta get this nice and centered. Ish. Ah, the microphone with my elbow and the noise and the sorry. Alright. I'll fucking take that all day, actually. It's much easier than me actually drawing a circle. I'm gonna give a little more space right there. So I think maybe I put the lid a little too high up on this, but let me see. Oh, I want to start the skull. So he's kind of in the middle right here. He comes down. And same over here. He starts kind of middle of the cog. And the Gears of War music in the background is only helping it that much more, making it that much cooler. It's too far out. Damn, he kind of got a big ass forehead, ain't it? Like just even the reference image. Hell yeah. All right. So that's our outline. Oh, where am I going? There we go. The nose is a little goofy. Oh, you know what it is? It's the spacing between the eyes and the nose, so I can make the eyes bigger. Just realized looking at it from that other angle. I was kind of stoked on how good those eyes came out too. It sucks. And now they're a lot bigger, but hopefully not too big. All right. Fuck. Keep moving it away. I think that's better. I think that's good enough for. Well, here, let's flatten out this eye more. Just a little bit. I think that's better. Almost. We're getting there. That eye's still coming up too much. Cut it right there. Round off some. It's a little bit better. Okay. And then vivid red. Hopefully vivid red's a good enough color. Damn, what can I put behind this weed bag? No. I don't want it to bleed through to the rest of my scratch pad. Oh yeah, that's a good red. Oh, it is running on the paper. Shit's damn near like paint the way it's running. This is the fun part. Just get to color. Might use the fine tip actually. Chisel might be way overkill on that. I've noticed these type of markers to run on paper, or at least bleed, onto this sheet, even on the side that you're drawing on. In the past, like even a different brand, I've had that problem with, but here's what it is. If it ain't. Oh no! Colored in part of our fucking nose. Oh well. Here. You know what? When we make a little mistake like that, just color in more of the rest of his nose. The other side of his nose. It's more even. Just say we made a small nose. I guess I could have used some white out, but it ain't that serious. Happy little nose. Yeah, happy little accidents, like Bob Ross would say. The happy little nose. Exactly, buddy. You know what? You knows what's up. Knows. What is that from? knows. Who knows? Knows. No one knows. Yeah, I think this scratch pad would be cool just to keep at my desk, just for, streams where maybe I see something cool and I'm like, hey, I want to draw that real quick, or have an idea and I want to jot something down. I guess literally what a scratch pad is for. And my bad, buddy, did you say 8:30 or 8 my time? Couldn't remember. Yeah, fucked up with that top tooth on the cog at the end, but see, and I'm glad I put that down because that shit bled through like a motherfucker. Still might. But we now have. Let me just turn the camera up. God damn. We have a Gears of War cog. Yeah, even with the nose fucked up, I think it's not that bad. And the tooth fucked up right here. Actually, yeah, let's try the whiteout. I bought this whiteout pen because I saw one of my favorite comic book artists is Daniel Warren Johnson, D-Dubs. And I saw him. He does. If you don't know, just check him out on YouTube. Him and Scotty Young. Those are like my top two, I'd say, artists right now, at least. Well, no, I mean for a hot minute, really like them both. Anyways, they both have YouTube channels. Go check them out. They do their little doodles while they're talking. I guess kind of a better version of what I just did. But I saw one where Daniel Warren Johnson was doing like he makes a thumbnail, so basically on a paper this size with like a black ink marker just drew out the rough shape of a castle he wants to draw. And that's his template, his reference, like what I'm using the skull up here for. Anyways, I saw him, he basically would just like paint the whole fucking castle out in black and then go back through and white out for the windows and shit. I thought that was so cool. Let's see. Can we get some white out? Oh, it's coming out like crazy. It's a crazy guy. Here, let's fix our nose then. So I can still roughly see the outline. Oh, that's clean. Oh, that's so clean. And you just squeeze, and a lot of it comes out. God damn. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Starting to see it goop up. We got a goop alert. I need to put more down to over goop it. Further goopify. Hell yeah. I'm pretty proud of that. I wonder if it's dry enough to erase. Oh, that shit dries quick, boy. So, obviously the pencil that's under the marker I can't really erase, but everything that's sticking out on my extra little pencil, my little parts where I've drawn, clean that up and get rid of that nasty kind of fake outline it's got. Oh, it's not even a fake outline, it's a real outline. But we erase that so nobody knows we're bad at drawing. Just kidding. Let me see if I can fuck this up anymore. Is it possible for me to fuck it up anymore? Okay, good. I'm cleaning it up. Sort of. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so ideally I'd like to, well, actually no, it's not even a problem at all. I was gonna say ideally I'd like to not have any of these black smudges from the lead on the paper at all. But that's the beautiful thing about the transfer paper. I was just using a second ago. I should have kept using because I just started drawing again and it bled through some more. Here. Fell to my feet. So if I wanted to, right now, that I've got this, and this is something like I bought transfer or transparent or tracing paper or whatever. I bought it before I even knew how to use it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I bought it just because I was like, okay, I knew I could trace with it, obviously. So I was like, all right, cool, I'll just do that, do some tracing. Steal some stuff online that I'd want to draw. But I've also realized how to actually transfer it. So like if I wanted to take this COG that I did, for example, instead of drawing it all back out again, I can just steal my own design. Now, obviously, I could have just traced this on the screen, but it's not the same effect. Nothing wrong with that, obviously, in my opinion, at least. But now I can just easily speed through. And I just kind of shade my outline. Actually need to get rid of that right there at the mouth because ain't nobody drawing that. You just draw the mouth. You line it back up. And it's super forgiving, dude. Like, just line it up the best you can, and see, you're back on track. So now I can just boop, 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 boop. And so if I'm like, oh man, I wish I had done this on a bigger piece of paper. Kind of like how the marker, like the ink coming out of it, gave the skull eyes
Shinji, crank
kind of
that
their own
salty
shape.
boy.
What's up, Banta?
And when the results come back clean, you can shove this up my ass anytime you want.
So I'm gonna play some Gears of War with Tittles in a minute when he gets home, but in the meantime I had an urge to draw the COG. So, see, now I've transferred it onto the sheet of paper, and the cool thing about the charcoal pencils like I was telling you about earlier, let's see if I can find one in my mess. And here's my level. I told you I wasn't joking. Use this instead of a ruler. Okay, I was a menace of Gears of War PvP. Yeah, dude, I played one match of Gears of War PvP when I started up the stream, and I actually won it. Some team deathmatch, but still. Oh, here's my eraser, which I think is funny. Control Z. Here, let's get the reference picture out the way. Control Z. Which is just undo. For those who don't know, for anybody not computer savvy, just kidding. Okay, so then these charcoal pencils, right? That's where that went. I was wondering where my lining marker went, or brush. Anyways, so you got different softness, or I guess different rough, soft, hard, fucking, what's the word oh yeah, drive safe, bud. The word for eraser means condom in American. What do y'all call erasers? But the different, fuck, what is the word I'm looking for? The different, I guess, hardness of them. Like soft is gonna be a lot easier to get off the paper. My whole point in bringing this up, oh shit, I got some white out on my little transfer thing. My whole point in bringing this up, right? So you've got your traced image. Oh, rubbers. Yeah. I have heard British people call them rubbers, and I'm like, you mean condoms? So now I've got this. Clear my space out. Scratch pad out the way. Oh yeah, Bant, did you see? That's the COG I did. There we go. So that's the stream art for today. But one thing I didn't realize, which is, it makes so much sense, it's so obvious, is, okay, so I flipped this over, right? What I drew is on this side, so now I just shade in everywhere I have a line. And I don't have to do the whole thing, I'll just show you with the COG, right? Okay, so I fucked that part up. Now we're good. Alright, so it's not perfect, but like I said, I just did the COG. And if I get my scratch pad back, yeah, memories of art class, dude. We were just talking about our art teacher from high school and how he taught us like so much just elite shit about just, not even just art, but life. Alright, so now we're back on the side I traced on initially. And so now I can just scribble over it, put an equal amount of pressure down all across it. And as we trace it more and more, our COG loses its initial shape, but that's alright. And now, check it out. We've got our fucking stencil, basically. We've got our traced and some of the red that's bled from our marker on the page. So, oh damn. What? Ah. Oh shit!